What's up guys, it's Chief here and welcome back to another FC25 preview video. Today we're going to be checking out the brand new Ultimate Team deep dive video that EA just dropped. It has all the new features in Ultimate Team. So let's go ahead and watch this video through one time and then we'll kind of go back through it, pick it apart and look at all the details. So let's go ahead and check this out.
25
is social.
Build your ultimate five-a-side and play with friends, leveled up by FC IQ tactical presets and player role boost, and loads more updates from community requests.
Aslan, my guy, take it away.
Thanks, Philly. Ultimate Team this year is taking a new shape, as well as building on familiar features you've come to love. Our biggest update to Ultimate Team is the addition of 5v5 matches called Rush. Rush is a brand new five-a-side experience that will give you a new way to build and play with others in Ultimate Team. Whether you're by yourself or with friends, matches are always played with 4 people and an AI goalkeeper on each team. Bring in a player from your club and you'll control them for the entire match. And together, the players you pick will complete team bonuses, earning every
we'll check this out again at the end of the video because it's moving kind of quick.
Team each week. New Rush events will be released throughout the season that will allow you to use different players from your club and earn rewards. It's the perfect complement to the intensity of Rivals and Champs. FC IQ is completely overhauling tactics in Ultimate Team, giving you more control over how your team behaves on and off the ball. Manager items will now feature tactical presets that make it easier than ever to emulate your favorite manager's tactical setup based on their real-life style of play. And with the addition of player roles, there's even more opportunity to customize your players, unlocking new levels of tactical depth and strategy. Work rates have been replaced by roles, and special items released throughout the year can have boosted roles in different positions. In FC25, Evos will be less restrictive, allowing you to use your favorite players more often. Tired of all your Evos being green? This year, you can add backgrounds, borders, animations, and even sound effects to your players. And we heard your feedback. We're excited to finally introduce a storage system for untradeable player duplicates, which can be accessed for squad building challenges. We're also removing contracts. Players and managers will no longer need contracts to keep playing for your club. We've made improvements to Rivals as well. Weekly rewards will now be based on a new point system, so even if you draw, you'll still progress. And relegation is back. We're decreasing the total number of checkpoints and allowing players to be relegated when competing at the highest divisions. Live friendlies will no longer use your Rivals rank for matchmaking, and instead use form, ensuring that players will always want to compete at their skill level. To round it out, we've got an all-new Ultimate Team Stadium for you to personalize, paired with new broadcast elements that reflect your squad choices and highlight the most dangerous players on the pitch. We're excited about all these updates between Rush, FCIQ, Cosmetic Evos, and some long-awaited community updates.
All right, so that's kind of it for the new features. I'm surprised they didn't show us a bit more because I feel like we kind of already knew all that. We're going to go back through here and kind of look at the details because there were some interesting things here. So let's start off with Rush here. So again, there's going to be, it looks like they're going to update it and there's going to be ways to get bonus points. You can't really see it on the right there because of my camera. I'll remove it for a second here. Basically, you can get extra bonus points based off of playing with certain players, doing certain objectives, things like that. And then when you invite your friends, you're all going to add a player from your club, which I think is really, really cool. And then if we go over here, this shows you you're going to get coins for playing games, but you're also going to get rush points, which I assume you're going to be able to redeem for other things as well, kind of like moment stars. So I like that. It's like another currency here. And then this is something that could be huge for the game mode, is if they're constantly updating the different rush events we have here, then you're going to keep people in the game mode, you're going to keep people wanting to play with their friends and be able to get rewards through this game mode. As long as they're updating this consistently and making us play with different players, I think this could be one of the biggest additions we have seen. So I'm very excited for Rush. They just need to stay on top of it and need to keep updating it. Next one's going to be FCIQ. Again, I'm a big fan of just having more customization, and I think it's going to be one of those things where we're not really going to know how it plays out until we actually have the game. So as of now, I think it's a good improvement. And the fact that like they mentioned, like here, when players get different special items, they can have different roles that they play better in, I think is huge because again, it's more customization, it's more differences in cards, and it's just different teams we're going to see, I'd imagine. There's always going to be the meta that most people are playing, but it just allows us to have more customization and play with different players, which I like a lot there. So FCIQ, again, we're not really going to know a ton about it until we actually get our hands on it and get to mess around with it, but it looks like more customization, which we always like. Next thing we had here is expanded evolutions, which we don't really have any info on, but they've essentially said it's going to be less restrictive to evolve players. And quite honestly, evolutions are the best thing they've added to the game since SBCs. It allows people to play with their players. It allows you to grind gameplay towards getting upgraded versions of the players you enjoy playing with. So overall, as if we're getting more evos, it's a positive. And then something that, you know, it's there, you can kind of mess around with your cards, add borders, add different backgrounds, add sounds. So again, it's not like it matters all that much, but they're expanding on something that I think is basically the best part of the game in evolutions. So big fan of that, and the fact they're less restrictive, I think is going to be absolutely huge. If we jump over here, then we have community requests. The storage for untradeable duplicates has been long needed. And this is really exciting. It's just going to allow us to kind of grind the game more, which I'm a huge fan of. And for menu grinders that love crafting packs and everything like that, this is super exciting. So long time coming, been waiting on this and cannot wait to be a part of that. Now, something I did see here, they have quite a few playstyle pluses on players. And again, I know none of the ratings or anything is guaranteed, but the fact that they're leaning further into playstyles, I think is an important thing, because I think playstyles are a huge part of the game. And I've seen them getting a lot of hate recently, but I think playstyles are a huge addition they've added, and being able to have different versions of special cards with more playstyles I think is huge. And if Phil Foden has technical plus, my lord, I cannot wait for this game. Also, EA, give the boy a 4-star weak foot, come on now. And then div rivals, instead, like it's a point system instead of wins. Not a huge change, but you get something for draws instead of draws just doing absolutely nothing for you. So there's something. And then huge addition for me again is that friendlies matchmaking isn't based off of your division in division rivals. So there's no reason to really relegate yourself down divisions and rivals to get easier friendlies matchmaking, which is very important. Now, it is still based off form, which has its pros and cons. Probably a good thing that matchmaking is based off form for people who just suck at the game, to be honest. So I think that is massive. And then new stadium, nobody really cares about. Maybe in a new video, I'll check out the pitch notes and everything on this. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all these additions and this deep dive. I thought it was a little thin, but everything that's getting added, especially the rush mode, I think we're going to get a lot of positives out of this. Let me know your thoughts on everything that's come out of FC25 so far. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.